crash and molten glass like I am Jalo Joko. The volcano out of Iceland. They'll conquer and destroy the rap world like the... Learned from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking. Plus your little smelted like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, you need land from to represent them. Gold is up, urging all trading y'all change for cash and splurging on a more secure investment. Food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter. And thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner. Don't forget the general rank. Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor. Vocals spill over like the rolling hills of Dover or the Gulf Oil disaster preferred after. Depends on your status or your stature, whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. Get the fatter check split, and how much for 100,000 tons of correct shit. Sell it, half price seafood, prices like a real nice. Who can knock the most birds out the sky and then spread a lie and say you know why? Bet. Get the machine, blame it on the fireworks, clean up. Y'all know where to send the wire jerks. Black teeth still snack on sweets and get stacks with the quick on quick. They used to sell CDs, now they got fake. Buyer beware, had to tell us one liar, sire be fair. At least entire hair from the chair.
Any thoughts for other qualifiers on game day number 1? Anybody that you're looking at as competition?
Well, the guy I matched with in the finals last year on New Gen Splash. Obviously, I'm excited because some of the current gen qualifiers with me, like Thomas qualified, Chris Evans qualified, G. Rusty, an incredible dude, qualified as well. So some definitely some good opponents. On New Gen right now, I will say I don't think I'm quite.
The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Our game tonight and a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Miami, they're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And when you look at the Lakers, they love the situation they're in right now, playing.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first...
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well,
what a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Morris. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Lowry. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Lakers. And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Bradley. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie season.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game. And I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
It's Bradley on the wing. Knocks down the 3-ball.
It's a really nice play set because Avery Bradley's shot selection is feet set, catch and shoot, scores.
Inside. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. It's Oladipo on the wing. Morris trying to free himself up. Oladipo misses. Westbrook against Lowry. Davis. Kicks it out to Bradley. Lakers working the ball around now. Westbrook against Lowry. The 3 from Bradley. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Bradley's got 6.
That's a good shot there from Avery Bradley. He's very good at finding opportunities to capitalize from the perimeter.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Butler. They get a hand on it. James with it. Butler covering. The drive by James. Bradley can't get it to go. Not a fast start here for the Heat. 6-point game. Butler kicks to Lowry. Back to Butler. Morris trying to free himself up, and Butler gets it to go.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Puts it up from 15. Here's Davis. Kicks it out to James. Over Morris. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Oladipo. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
Oladipo not the biggest, but the way he can rise up, he's equipped athletically to finish over the top.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lowry against Westbrook. The drive by Lowry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
Lowry against Westbrook. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo so strong and scoring, even with the D, kind of knocking him around a bit on that play.
Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Westbrook against Lowry. Westbrook with the bucket.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Again, the Heat, good for 2.
Well, Jimmy Butler's playing the smart game right here. Patient and disciplined. And that's a nice mid-range jumper.
Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Davis. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And guys, for the Lakers, they've already become a team you have to stand up and pay attention to. Don't sleep on these guys. They're a dangerous squad.
Well, the reason I think they're dangerous is the fact that they're playing with just a ton of confidence right now. The more wins that they can pile up now, the more cohesive they're going to be.
What a determined move by LeBron, getting to his finish even with the defender right on him.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive. And then you got to think about the next free throw.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jordan, he's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
James on the attack, and that is absolutely terrifying.
For Miami, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Hero passes to Adebayo. Here's Strus. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Well, you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find him.
The Heat have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. And the pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Strus, guarded by Jordan. It's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Rondo passes to LeBron. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Strus passes to Hero. Adebayo against Jordan. To the inside. Strus. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
And taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
James with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. Oh, he had him spinning. It looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
The drive by James. That shot is off. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's Robinson, and he banks in the layup. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Anthony. Dedmon with the block.
But got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
Hero with it. Now Anthony defending. Adebayo with the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Passes to Strus. 4 seconds left. And Jordan sends it back.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn. He sheds light.
It's a real life momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Heat, Tyler Hero out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the small forward. Davis against Adebayo. Robinson misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Davis finds Anthony, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
Quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch-and-shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
Robinson passes to Hero. And it's blocked by Jordan. Shots good by Dedmon.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Davis inside. Dedmon defending. Anthony nowhere around. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Anthony's got 6 points.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Timeout called the Heat. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Howard's checked in for Jordan. Bradley comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Ray, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers, after being the second pick in the 2013 draft.
Anthony against Lowry. And it's Anthony again missing. The Heat leading by 7. From the sideline, let's... with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. 5 to shoot. And here's Anthony from the arc. Howard finds Davis. Lowry against Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
Put that one on
yeah, yeah, Niche. Ha!
On the pick and roll.
And Saturday.
The Heat have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Lowry dishes to Morris. And out of bounds.
And you ate butt. Come on now, Yurt. You sure about that, Yurt?
You can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, that is locked down.
That nigga said, I'll throw up.
Right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
In that thing, though.
Back to Lowry from deep. Trying to get open as Butler. Lowry can't get it to go.
Come on now, though, buddy. It's you love her, though.
Westbrook passes to Davis.
You love her, though, blood.
Oladipo against Anthony.
You in love, bro. What make her different from the ATL bitch? Yeah.
Victor showing some nice signs of vision on that play. Not an
That's that. That's that.
Westbrook double team. And here's Anthony from the arc. Miami grabs the miss.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And Oladipo kicks to Robinson. Butler with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Great open look there. Lowry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
He has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And the Lakers call time here.
One of the big names in free agency last summer made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami.
Yep. But she be doing that shit at school, though.
A terrific fit with the future.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Right. Outside Butler. And they double up. Just 5 to shoot. And Davis sends it back.
Oh. The offense not getting anything easy while Anthony Davis is on the floor.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back.
LeBron passes to Howard. And Howard with the stop.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot
What grade they in?
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Oh, yeah.
Outside Lowry. He kicks to Oladipo. Shoots over Bradley. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. Lakers trail by 10. Westbrook surveying the D. Westbrook double T. James against Robinson to the middle. Here's Westbrook. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game. Heat leading by 8. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. The dish to Morris. Robinson with it. He's picked up by James. Pass to Lowry. This one for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Kicks it out to Bradley. Outside Westbrook.
I know it's just 2, but man, that's a nice 2. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
Timeout called the Heat.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jordan, he's checked in for Howard. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Avery Bradley. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Puts it up from 12. Here's Davis. Calls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
That's tough for AD on the inside. The brow showing.
Oh, man. I had me some good old burrito tacos, guys.
No good from outside. And so it's Davis. Bring the ball.
Nah, but that's the thing.
And after this one, they're home against
Just
Minnesota.
on one.
And that will be the 3rd straight played at home. Down low. From 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
I know.
Adebayo's got 4.
Get out of it, nigga. On the beam. Talking about you on the beam and on the fire.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
LeBron kicks to Nunn. The 3 from Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis. Here's Strus, covered by LeBron. Here's Butler. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Now, here's Nunn. Rondo. Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball.
That nigga be off a beam. That nigga be off a beam, off the yada. Smoking cigarettes and a talking.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Kyle Lowry has
No, that nigga's 30, blood.
He had 12 points and 4 assists. He didn't perform up to his standards. That's all for now.
This is 30 already, blood.
This game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kyle Lowry is just...
I'm almost done with this game. I'm letting you hurt.
He'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get
that
into
nigga
a
tweaking.
passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Avery Bradley is out there with Howard. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if they can ignite them.
And it's Davis with the jam.
You can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter. Trusted him with the pass that time.
Outside Butler.
That's Incredibles.
He can't hit that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Westbrook double team. Bradley finds James. Over to the wing. A shot. Ball's not loose. Butler with the steal. Steps back and fires. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
A three from Bradley. It's tipped. The Heat leading by 7. Inside and stolen by James. The shot from 20 feet away. That one a little long. The Heat have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. The foul called on Russell Westbrook. It's his third foul of the game. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Adebayo. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
Man, knowing what to do. He's
Blood.
right now.
And yeah, it's like Chuck E. Cheese, ain't it?
Ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam. The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill. Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo.
Heat substitution.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Westbrook finds Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Melo did a good job right there of reading where he could get to off of the screen. So a good hard roll on that play.
The pass to Dedmon. Lowry dishes to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long one.
Damn, that nigga hitting, man. Fuck.
Lowry's got 15 points.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Howard kicks to LeBron. There's the triple. Rebound by the Heat. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound in this one.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Here's Westbrook. Butler against Anthony. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Morris. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. This one they take on the Clippers in the Staples Center.
Jet.
Squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. And Los Angeles with some chances.
I hear that motherfucking blood is heating up.
And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Avery Bradley. And then for Miami, Duncan Robinson. He's checked in for Butler. And Hero subbed in for Kyle.
Mine's already at his full capacity.
To Hero. Back to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. And stolen by Dedmon. Oladipo finds Hero. Here's Oladipo. He's got 5. Back to Hero. And Jordan sends it back. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Miami no good on that time either. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Wasted no time on that one. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a prime example right there. Westbrook being a dual threat. He can make plays for himself and for an open teammate.
Pass to Hero. Now here's Dedmon. And Westbrook pulls it down. In the corner, it's James. Back to Westbrook.
Oh my God, man.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hondo's checked in, and Miami with the change here too. Strus is checked in, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Rondo, and the shot goes down. Rondo's got his first basket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Strus passes to Morris. Robinson against James. Now Hero takes it inside. That one doesn't go. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have that on the floor with each possession. I'll tell you.
Let me see if I can quick save this shit. Yep, save and quick. Yeah. Hey.